Hey guys, Barry here from TGS with another Hell Let Loose live stream. World War II comes alive in this epic FPS game, number 77 for this game. Gonna be hopping into a typical Hell Let Loose session. We're an hour and 5 minutes late. I've been extremely late last night and today apparently, but I'll get to that in a moment. But yeah, we're still gonna hold basically most of the whole session. I figured I'll give this game up to 2 hours, and then if anything's going to come out of these streams, it'll probably come out of Insurgency, since there's more flexibility on that game than this game on a match-to-match basis. Or pretend, it's an hour 40 minutes on the stream clock and the match ends, we might just ditch out early. We'll wing it as we go. I'll kind of explain, when I get to random chat, I'll explain my plans for today and stuff like that, and you'll get an idea of how I'm trying to balance everything. But yeah, even though I'm late, we're here, so hopefully you guys still enjoy the stream. Best thing we can do though is zoom through our intro as quick as possible, get into the actual gameplay, go from there. So plan for day, schedule on the 1. Again, this stuff's incorrect. Last night we didn't start till like 11:45 or something. It was ridiculously late, over an hour late. And then today, obviously, you're over an hour late at 2:35. So I'll say 2:35 to pretend 4:30, maybe a 5-minute loss expectation, maybe a bit more. Definitely not going over 2 hours though. That's 100% max. That means Insurgency will go from 4 o'clock to what would that be, roughly 5 o'clock. We'll do Insurgency like 5 to 6:30 or 6:45, something like that, and we'll just let Insurgency take the hit for the afternoon. Tonight, it was supposed to be Star Citizen 1030 Plus, which will also lead to what's going on, but we're going to have to postpone that, change the game. So we'll still be streaming, but it might be SnowRunner or something else. Long story short, my CPU is throttling on newer, more demanding games, and we've come to the conclusion that I need to replace the paste for my CPU. We were able to stream in 4K max play in 4K max settings while streaming 1080p 60 across like most games without much issues. But then, over time, it seems like my performance was degraded, and it seems like with what I have as a PC, it's possible that the paste is just going bad. So, I'm gonna replace it hopefully before PC week. I'm gonna order it and look into it, or have it done. Depends how complicated it is. So I'll look into that later. But yeah, we'll hopefully get PC games up and running. It seems to only be like Ground Branch, Star Citizen, not really games like Truck Sim and Rise Storm 2 or CSGO. So we'll see how the cookie crumbles with that, but just throwing that out there. Moving on the schedule, though, to get back to what we were talking about. Flex Spot tomorrow, 1:30. That's it for the week. It's either going to be couch co-op or something else. Bringing back to screen. Let's go ahead, jump through the rest. So plan for the game. Achievement-wise, my goal is 750. We're at 785, so no more achievement hunting, just playing for fun. Tracking my performance on a stream-to-stream basis nowadays. Like, sub, only subscription, thegamersociety.com, Discord, Razer stores on Razer Streamer, Rep Sports with the coupon code, TGS 15% off. Check it all out. Setups in the description. Got distracted there by, thought I had Do Not Disturb on my phone, and a random pop-up came up. And I thought someone was at my door, but they're just walking by. But yeah, either way, back to our intro. Dang distractions. We covered plan for day, game, spiel, schedule, setup. Let's see, performance. Let's see how I did last stream. I had a 1.2 KD. This is probably my best performing game. My average is probably close to 1.4, 1.5. There is no actual tracking in this game, but I do manual tracking. Our best stream of this game for 2023 is still stream number 61, almost a 2.0. And then my best Hell Let Loose stream ever was number 21 at a 7.11 KD. Mixture of artillery and front lines, so we got a lot of kills apparently, did really well, so can't complain. That's going to be hard to beat. Elsewise, random chat. So while I was late last night, we started Warzone 2.0 yesterday late. We actually got a dub, so in the end it was worth being late and actually holding the full session. That dub video will come out next week, or the week after. Then I got some grub, had some beef ribs and stuff. It's pretty awesome, but it was way too much fatty food, so I definitely regretted it later that night. But then I watched Annabelle Creation, and I had a bunch of interruptions during it, so I ended up being, between me and Kat, both running late. We didn't get on until 11:45 last night, an hour and 15 minutes late. We still finished out the main story, though, so we're officially done Dead Island 2's main story. Now we're just going to do the side content. Today, I kind of slept crappy. Eating all that fatty food did not go well, so I woke up in the middle of the night feeling like crap from it. But, yeah, I ended up sleeping in until like 11, had some brunch. And then we decided to test Star Citizen for tonight, and that's when this stream got delayed. I was CPU throttling pretty bad. It would run beautifully, and then out of nowhere, I'd get on like the train to go somewhere, or the transport. Next thing you know, the frames would drop to like 7 and under, and it was just unplayable. So that's what I was doing before the session. That's why we're late. spent a bunch of time, like American Truck Sim I tested, my CPU temperature is way too high, but it doesn't throttle. So I don't know what's up with that, but yeah, I'll replace the paste on my CPU as already mentioned. That's pretty much all I got for that. But random chat for today I should get to real quick while we load in. By the way, I'm running solo, so I'm in private comms. I may go to in-game comms, depends if people are actually talking. I don't like, and then you gotta see who they are. We've had a lot of crazy stuff be said over streams before, so I do it on a match-to-match basis on in-game comms. But today I'm gonna order a delivery later. I'm thinking of Buff Chick Pan Pizza. And I'm gonna watch. I was supposed to watch Wing Commander, which is related to Star Citizen in the sense that I think Chris Roberts, who was the head of it, if I'm not mistaken, is also the head of SC. And long story short, there's connections between them, stuff like that. It's the Wing Commander movie, which is based on the Wing Commander game from back in the day. It's like a 90s movie. You know, has some Star Citizen vibes to it. So I was going to watch Wing Commander before Star Citizen, but since we're going to swap games, I'm thinking of watching The Nun tonight, for anyone who's in the horror movies. I was hoping to get anti-tank, but I don't think we're going to. Then we might do SnowRunner or something else. We haven't locked it in yet, but if I can get my CPU issue resolved, we might be able to do SC next week. No guarantees. Seems like we're not going to get a new squad. Let's get into the gameplay, enough ranting on. But for anyone who knows this channel, and it's been regular, will know that this is not my first rendezvous with my computer having throttling issues. I have an Omen laptop. A lot of people probably hate on me for that, but it's a beast. It could handle 4K gaming while streaming 1080p 60, all on max settings on Streamlabs and game. But you get the idea. So waiting to see if a new team pops up. I'm gonna just find a different server. I really wish there was a server browser. While that map's cool, and it was awesome when I first started playing it, you just get massacred on that bridge, so you get the idea. Oh my god, another massacre. Alright. One for another. At least, alright, here we go. Get in, get in, get in. No. No, I don't want to be in this. I don't know if I left something off on my thoughts because we were hopping around servers trying to catch spots here, but we do have PC week coming up, the week that transitions May to June. I'm pretty sure we would be able to hold all those games minus Ground Branch and Star Citizen if we were to go through with it with my computer in its current state. But I'm going to try and get it fixed by then. I guess I'm just going to have to take whatever I can get at this point. I'm not trying to keep hopping servers. Let's get up on that front line. Appreciate the 2 likes, by the way. Just 1 second, guys. I hope everyone's having a good Saturday. Sorry for the long intro and the, you know, a lot of chatting about yesterday, today, blah, blah, blah. But I'm going to incorporate some new changes to when I plan out stuff. One, I'm going to increase my time for prepping for streams to 15 minutes. So I'm going to try and be on setting up at least 15 before the session starts. It used to be 5, then I needed 10 because we changed how we did our streams entirely, if you noticed. New title system, all that stuff, so a little bit more intensive to set up, but so I gave more time, but I think we're going to need just to make it 15 to be safe, so I'm not 5 minutes late like every other day. And then for movies, I'm going to start planning like a 45-minute gap. So the movie's an hour and a half like it is tonight. I'm going to try and start it 2 hours and 15 early. This way, if I have to pause the movie, get interrupted, got my dog distracting me like he was last night trying to play. He was part of the reason I was late for Dead Island 2, but it is what it is. 1 second, guys. I'm going to fix my cable. Of course, I'm in my living room for the session, and my headset cable got tangled under the damn chair wheel because I moved my chair. Give me 20 seconds. Alright, let's get started. This was my second most look forward to week in May. But definitely, especially with a CPU throttling issue, wasn't the week I was hoping for, but what can you do? That's life, right? Once I get that fixed, we should hopefully get our more intensive PC games back up and running. I'm going to build a custom. We're looking to buy a house. I want to build a custom. This and that. So I'll have to do some balancing of my bills, but I'm pretty sure I can work it out. Get it sooner than planned. But probably goal would be by end of summer to have my custom. Maybe it'll be my birthday gift to myself this year. I won't get too specific. My birthday's in the fall. End of summer, fall era. So maybe that's what I'll do. I'll gift myself a gaming PC. Whatever Lxxvii wants to get me, I'll tell her just to contribute to my my Newegg cart or wherever I get it from. Might go with like a 4070 or something because they're a lot cheaper than like a 4080. Fuck man, I'm hurt. Like 64, back to the computer talk, just out of random, but 64 gigs of RAM, newest gen Intel. I want to make sure it's like a beast. Like I'm not going to spare no expense. I don't care if I have to, pay it off over a few months or even half a year. I'd even pay it off for a year because you keep a PC for years. You don't use it for 6 months and move on. Maybe someone out there does, but not me. So you get the idea. I'm gonna go full out. It'd probably be stupid to get 128 gigs of RAM. 64 is probably sufficient with space to improve, so make sure I buy sticks that'll allow me to add more to the motherboard in the future if need be. Yeah, we'll see. I'll share once I actually move forward building a custom desktop, I'll share it in our Discord. It's going to be a beast and it's going to be way too much money, but I'm going to 100% get it. I also just got went from a software support engineer in real life to senior level with over a 10% raise back in a month ago or so it was. So may as well treat myself. Like I said, I could make it a birthday gift to myself to get a custom built by the fall. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, 4070, 64 gigs of RAM. Extremely powerful, like i9 or plus. I don't even know if i11's a thing, but something, whatever the best new current is. I have an i9, but it's been 3 years, so I don't know what they've done since. Haven't kept up well with processor info. I was looking at 4080s, and they're so expensive, but if you go to a 4070, you can get it down a lot less in price. Like I'm talking from $3 grand to like 1,000, sometimes even less, I think. So that'd be awesome as hell. Especially because I like to run games in max settings, preferably 4K. Alright, I was clicking for so long for that to pop up. I think it was like lagging or something. I was sitting here trying to pull out nades that whole time. Watch that toss. Bam. Probably didn't even get anyone. We shot one guy, but he didn't die. Are you serious? Come on, man. We lit that guy up. He died right here, and then I blew his body up with a nade, but somehow I guess someone else got the kill. How long do we gotta hold this for? 21 minutes. Gotta find somewhere more interesting. That's kind of boring over there. And actually shoot someone. Let's go out yonder, see what's up. I'll say I'm not 100% today, especially because I didn't sleep as well as I would have liked to. Maybe we can blame the drinky poos and the too much food, fatty foods, but I'm still here. I feel alright. Could be better. I've had worse hella loose afternoons for sure. So let's do our best to have an awesome session. This game's amazing though. I highly recommend it for anyone out there. It's my favorite shooter game right now, hands down, without a question. This is number 1, Insurgency is number 2, Warzone 2.0 is number 3, CSGO is number 4, MW2 is number 5 for my current games. If we were to include like RS2 Vietnam and Ground Branch, you could probably move everything from COD Warzone down. GB would probably be 3rd, but that's because I currently can't play it with my CPU throttling. Let's go back to the CPU throttling thing. Long story short, games were working fine, then I started having throttling with like, I think it was like CSGO or something, and we were like, the hell, that's probably CPU throttling. Then we resolved it and everything was running fine after I started using Omen's CPU control, where you lower the voltage, undervolting, and max fan and all this stuff. Basically, it started coming back, and the last few times I played GB or Star Citizen, my frames were definitely lower than what they should have been. And yeah, it was playable, but you definitely noticed once in a while that it was definitely not perfect. Then recently, it's just not playable at all, so I'm guessing that's why we think the pace for the CPU is degraded. It's an Omen laptop thing, is hot as hell. You know, I could probably like fry some eggs on it on an average stream, even while just doing Streamlabs alone without a game running on it. We're playing this on Series X while streaming from my laptop, so. Oh shit. We got overrun. They got it. Even though that nade probably killed their own teammates at that point. No, this is far from the perfect start of a Hallelujah session commentary-wise, because we did a lot of talking about random stuff, CPU throttling, why I'm always late, but you know. We shall see how the cookie crumbles. Deploying in 15 seconds. And I also did have a non-live video drop this week, by the way, at Forza Horizon 5 achievement guide for Rally Adventure, but for some reason when I premiere my non-live videos on the channel, it doesn't share them in our Discord, so I'm going to manually do that today. I'm going to go push forward and post up somewhere. I'm kind of just doing my own thing, lone wolfing with this gun. I don't usually get to use this very often, so I'm taking that opportunity. I love this gun in like COD, I think it was Vanguard, I just rep this all the time, even though that game was kind of doo-doo. Unrealistic World War II game, even though I 1K'd it. I absolutely despised this multiplayer system early on, but once it was like a year after it came out, it finally was playable and actually had a decent time in multiplayer, but still not something I'd go out of my way to play. I like the more realistic games. COD, even hardcore is the closest you'll get to a milsim in Call of Duty. Yeah, what I was gonna say, For me, I used to be a Battlefield hardcore and a COD hardcore player. But I've dealt with Battlefield core and, you know, since they got rid of hardcore, since like Battlefield 4. I think that was the last time I saw hardcore as an option. I didn't see it in Battlefield 1 or 5, at least on console. But as a hardcore Battlefield player for 4, and then normal core mode for 1 and 5. How they did the numbering is confusing, but yeah. Hardcore on Battlefield 4, the only thing they had, and then they got rid of hardcore, at least to my knowledge, for Battlefield 1 and 5, so I just did core mode, and I got used to it and had a lot of fun playing it. But then I was a COD hardcore player, and that was like my main go-to game. So Battlefield 1 and 5 lately on this channel a few years ago, and you know, COD hardcore. And then I got into mil sims. Now I prefer like Hella Loose, Insurgency, Ground Branch, but I still play COD. But if you're interested, if you're looking to move to mil sims or try mil sims, if you're into Battlefield, try Hella Loose. If you're into COD, try Insurgency. If you're into Rainbow Six or Ghost Recon, try Ground Branch. If you're into Vietnam games, try Rising Storm 2 Vietnam. If you're into even more hardcore milsim than Hella Loose, try Squad, which is absolutely insanely massive. I gotta figure out why. I guess it's just a factor. We're running 1080p 60 live stream with our limitations of YouTube. Won't allow me to upload enough bitrate. So for those who see pixelation on my live streams, especially in darker screens, you can blame YouTube and streaming services for that, because we need to be able to upload like, you know, pretend 25 Mbps to have an extremely good 1080p 60 stream. But they want you to be uploading like 6 Mbps, and like the second you start moving or you get darker screens, you don't have enough bitrate to actually, you know, throw a quality view on it. So me, I just see someone right there a moment ago. Where did they just get shot from? The tank. I know where I'm at. Oh my god. I thought I saw someone in the bush, that's why I fired. Couldn't tell if it was the bush moving or if someone was crouched in there. I have no idea. We got 2 kills though. So at least we got 2 people. Let me in the game. Oh my god, I got overrun. We can't even spawn on it anymore. They're definitely gonna take it. I think I'm gonna stick with this gun because I don't know. I rarely ever get an opportunity to use it, because I usually just play anti-tank. But using this is much better than the bolt action. The bolt action's limitation is that you either there's more than one person and you kill one of them, everyone else knows you're there by the time you're bolting it. 2, if you miss your shot, your life's over. So I do not want a bolt weapon at war. Unless you're sniping, then I guess it would be more acceptable as long as you have a secondary on you. Even if it's just a pistol. So realistically, that'll do the job. That's the one thing about like COD and stuff that irks me. Headshot sponge and just misrepresentation of how guns work. They'll have some like meta 22 pistol and somehow kill you in 3 shots, but an STG, you know, they'll sponge like 6 shots to the back of the head. No idea where I got shot from. Just gonna accept my fate. So hurry up and get in there. Chop, 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 chop. Again, I have to wait 25 seconds to respawn, so bear with me. But hopefully everyone's having a good day. Late stream, but we're still holding all our streams today. Minus, as already discussed for a while already today on the stream, about my CPU throttling issue ruining newer games for me. Which will hopefully be resolved once I get a new CPU paste going. So I'll probably look into that later today or tomorrow. Try and get it here and get it done this week. I've worked on PCs, taken them apart, put them together, blah, blah, blah. But I don't know if I've ever actually did CPU, paste before. So I'll have to do some investigating on that because it's going to be done on a laptop. But it's the only way to get my PC back to running newer games in high graphics settings without having the CPU throttle due to temperature. We knew it was coming. Just was hoping it wouldn't. From our previous research on it. Let's push up here. Where are we? Alright, we're north. The objective. We're gonna push this way. Look over this hill, we could probably get someone. Watch that house to the left. I hear shots being fired from right back here. Someone shoot at me? Oh man, they took West Veerville. Some bitches. That's our teammate. He almost got shot. Oh, right there, right there, right there. Is that teammate? Don't really use this gun often. I'm usually running anti-tank 95% of the time. Once a blue moon, I run some other classes, and then once in a while, if I have someone I'm running co-op with, one of our other mods, we'll do anti-tank, not anti-tank, we'll do armor, sometimes recon. But I play primarily anti-tank, and I like to go lone wolf with it. Some people might hate me for that, but I'm that guy you want on your team who's lone wolfing, because I'm always shutting down tanks, supply trucks, artillery, solo. So I do huge efforts for the actual war front. Just people don't know that, because they probably think I'm just a straggler out in the middle of nowhere, but I'm usually being extremely productive for the team. Just a preferred play style, but trying to give this gun a run. I don't usually use the STG and hell it loose. We're not doing too shabby with it. I'm doing terrible, actually. 2 and 5 with 12 hits. That's fine. One match won't determine my overall performance for the day. See if we can get some more people with it. If we get, this is we're playing defense on an assault mode, I'm guessing right now, but I forget the name of the mode, but I think it's assault, where it's one side pushes, the other side just defends, so we're doing defense. But if we get an actual normal mode, as I call it, where it's back and forth, I'm gonna try and grab anti-tank and we'll go shut down artillery and stuff, so I can show what I'm talking about. I solo RD and all that kind of stuff. It's pretty exciting, actually. Going deep behind enemy lines and knocking them down. Got tangos right there. Hit. Fuck yeah. Finally. I'm not used to this gun yet, but it's Like, you play Call of Duty with one of these and it has like no recoil at all, you play hella loose and you realize that's not the case at all. But even like a friggin', you know, small 380 pocket carry pistol can be snappy, but, you know, Call of Duty will make every gun in the world. They'll be like running around with an LMG with no recoil. It's just like, come on, man. It gives you the wrong perspective how much kick these guns actually had. I hope to someday get the opportunity to actually shoot a real STG in real life. I don't know. You might be able to get one in semi-auto in the US. My first ever World War II gun purchase ever will be a M1, period. Just a classic in so many games. Spraying on that because I was hoping the bullets would penetrate. I don't know if we hit him. Get a shot. Oh, got eyes. We're definitely getting shot at. Nade, come on, throw the friggin' nade, game, come on. This game always hates throwing nades for some reason. We got dome. We did get somebody though. It's just me and the dog chilling. Lxxvii went to a graduation out of state yesterday around lunchtime. She's still there today because her graduation was today. I don't know if she's coming back tonight. It's like a handful hour drive, so I don't know if they're going to feel up to it after being there all day, but I think she'll either be home tonight or she'll be home tomorrow. That's why tomorrow's stream is TBD till we figure out what the deal is. Because if she's home, we'll do couch co-op. If she's not home, I'm going to play something myself. Or maybe she'll come home and not feel up the stream, and then I'll do something myself. You know, we're just going to wing it. Next week's my most forward. Look forward to week of May, and then the week after that's my most look forward to week of June because there's more days in June that week than May, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. I think 4 out of 7 days are in June, so I count it as the actual first full week of June on the TGS schedule. And so next week I have off Friday, and then the following week I have off Monday. So I got a 4-day weekend this upcoming weekend. So if all goes to plan, Friday I should hold 2 streams in the afternoon, not just one. Not just Warzone F4, but I'm going to hold also COD DMZ at 1:30 to try it out. And then the following week, I'm planning to do PC week, and Monday we'll hold 2 PC games. And the rest will hold 1 game per day. That's currently what I'm planning. PC week's going to have like the games I thought of: Counter-Strike Source, Day of Defeat Source, Counter-Strike Go, Halo Infinite. It was supposed to be Ground Branch and Star Citizen, but with unless I get the CPU throttle issue resolved with the paste, we'll probably have to not do that. I'm going to try to get it fixed. I feel like it'd be stupid not to have it fixed by then. I don't really have an excuse for that. I'm either going to do it myself or find somewhere to do it and get it done ASAP. So I'm hoping PC week should be held to normal standards, but worst case we'll drop some of the more intensive games. We're fucking surrounded, dude. I really hope there's not my teammates in there. I can't really tell. That was my teammate, but I don't know who's in the buildings or what. Made out. I don't even think he got the window. Dude, don't push. Oh god, we both threw terrible nades. Just get out of there. We both missed completely like idiots. I saw his nade bounce, so I panicked to throw mine. So I saw his nade bounce off the wall, if I wasn't mistaken, right at us. So I panicked because I knew time was limited and just threw mine, but I was nowhere near the effing window. That sums up Hella Loose in a nutshell. I love how I'm on console, but there's a fucking mouse marker or cursor on the screen right there, if you don't see that. I don't know how I'm doing this match. 4-7 for our first match, I'll take it. This is never my best performing map in general. Thankfully, run defense. I support the offense, but playing offense on this map obviously is a nightmare for a reason. And they've covered 3 out of 5 so far. We only got 2 more points to defend or we lose. We better get it together. 21 minutes to go in the match. As mentioned, it's going to be a roughly 2-hour session max. If not cut earlier because I was over an hour late today for the session. Again, I blame my laptop for CPU throttling while I was testing Star Citizen earlier for tonight. It only happens for newer games that I run in max settings, not older games. And that includes like American Truck Sim runs beautifully in 4K, so I don't know what the hell, but hopefully we'll have that fixed within a week. I've never taken apart my Omen laptop yet to look inside. Probably voids the warranty or something, but it's been 3 years, so I highly doubt I even have a warranty, so I'll have to look into that. I'm not going to send it off to HP though for 3 weeks and not have a computer, so I'll just do it myself. Gotta make sure. I mess it up, and the whole streams on this channel go down. I guess I could do Twitch from console direct, but we never stream on Twitch, so why the hell do I want to do that? Oh shit, we got multiple tango. Oh, no, that's a teammate right there. I can't tell who's who. Shit, man, we gotta get out of the open. Oh my god! No, don't kill me! No. Shit, man, I don't know how I'm still alive. Holy shit. I don't know what to do at this point. Don't really want to move. It's going down everywhere around here. Oh, God. Thanks anyone watching. If you enjoy the stream, like, sub, check out other content, post in chat for shoutouts, channel discussion. Hope everyone's having a good Saturday so far. As mentioned, my week, I was hoping to have a better week than I did, but still not a terrible week. It's not an amazing week, not a terrible week. Had a lot of really quiet days at work, so get paid to kind of take it easy. Can't complain about that. But with the CPU throttling issue going on, having to change our stream tonight over it, that was definitely a little bit of a punch to the face. Plus being late last night and today by over an hour each. It's kind of rare for me. 30 minutes late, I can see it happening. Especially on Saturdays, since we stay up till 3+ in the morning. I had to go to bed till 4 last night, so to get back on at 1:30 would have been pushing it, because you know you gotta sleep, wake up at brunch. I'm on my own with the dog, so I had to take care of the dog today. Had to clean up the mess I left from my grubbing during the late night stream last night, where we finished out Dead Island 2 main story. So I'm just glad I'm here. What's going on? Oh, they're getting there with that guy. Hang out the blueberry. Oh my god, no, shit, get on the fucking fence! I'm not anti-tank. If I was anti-tank, I would have struck gold right there. For anyone who knows this channel, I run anti-tank 90% of the time. That would have been easy for me to take down, but I did not want to confront that with an assault class. Dude, what the fuck? She was scaring the shit out of me, man. Yeah, right there. He's pushing behind. Wonder if he's anti-tank. Hell yeah. Drop that son. Oh god, another one! Shit! Reload! Fuck me, man. Just gonna let go. Off to the sky with the... Push us back to Beaumont Road. That's not good. Go over the damn wall, bro. Oh my god. Was this Call of Duty, man? Warzone 1.0? Couldn't climb like a friggin' rock that was like 3 feet tall, even though you're a friggin' soldier of war. This is where we put all them bodies. Then we grow vegetables. So, oh god. Oh shit! Ah! Mommy! I'm definitely dead. Let go. I don't know how I'm doing right now. We're 10 and 9. What the hell? We went from like 2 and 6 or 3 and 6 to 10 and 9. It's all because I got up there on that side angle and we mowed down those freaking people in that field. There was like an apple tree field or some shit. And I was just there mowing them down. I don't know if they spawned in there or they were just coming through the smoke. I have no idea, but we hit so many people in that. We dropped like 3 or 4, maybe even 5. People we couldn't even see were probably dropping. So they were charging in. Our team. Who's that? That's us, alright. Scaring me. I want to kind of push out yonder and try and catch him by surprise again. Seems to be the best way to get him with this. Either post up like a gunner and hold down somewhere, or you get somewhere on the side. Not the most accurate gun, but it's pretty good. M1 for US, STG on the German side. The PPSH on the Russian side are like my go-to main weapons, regardless of class. But since I run anti-tank, I get stuck with certain weapons. Like I can't have an STG and anti-tank, unfortunately. Which I wish I could. I thought I was safe by the smoke. I guess we were not. Just gonna die. So we got mowed down. don't think it came out yet, but we're supposed to get the British forces and a new map for this game pretty soon, if I wasn't mistaken. Looking forward to that. Should be pretty cool. Seems like they're going to be focusing mostly on the European front. I kind of wish we could get some other maps like Okinawa and all of that, but I don't know if Hell Loose will ever get into that. Or if they're just going to keep to the European front. World War II. So now we're getting British, and I thought we were going to get, who are we going to get? We're going to get Norway or somebody. I don't know, maybe I'm reading the wrong, there's like a new road map out. I'll have to look it over again. Ah! Gosh damn it. That guy better get him. I have 26 hits with this gun so far. We're gonna hold Beaumont for 25 minutes. We're not gonna hold it. I can almost guarantee that. Can't see anything, there's smoke. Who's out there? Who's out there? God. Holy shit, man. No, you gotta be. That was awesome while it lasted. Curious. Shit, we got a bunch of kills. Hell yeah. We're just like getting overrun. We literally got to spawn back at the actual spawn. This is not good. This is not good. We need to chop and get back up there. Pretty sure we dropped them. We're good to go. Let's push up. No way. No way I didn't hit him, dude. Had no chance. At least we got a bunch of dudes there. Wish, if nobody was using a tank and there was enough people running armor that other people were be allowed to hop into tanks. Which realistically, even if we didn't have an armor crew and we had a tank sitting around, somebody would most likely be sent out, especially if it was that critical of a battle. They're not just going to let a tank sit. Obviously, you'd have to learn how to drive it, but... I don't see them going to waste like that, especially when it's our last stand on our final defense. Oh my god, they're all the way back on our fucking spawn. We didn't even make it near objective. Guys just lurking in the bushes. 20-14 right now. We were like 2-6, but then I just started mopping people, or mowing people down, I should say. Mopping their bodies up. I'm pretty happy with this gun. I rarely use it, but today I see I should open that possibility more. We're getting shot on spawn. Some asshole just sitting there watching us spawn in. So everyone needs to be on alert, man. They're everywhere. Trying to fight that recoil, but I don't think I was shooting too high. swear I just saw them in there. I don't know if I not dropped them or not. Keeping our eyes peeled for any movement at all over there. Wasn't far enough of a toss. I'm guessing we got them because they're just nowhere to be found. They have not tried to sneak out of there yet. There's someone else back here though. I think I saw getting shot at. Where from? Where are you? Oh, they shot at me again. But they obviously don't know how to aim. Because I'm not really moving very fast. It's like a sitting duck. 20-14 on match number 1 today. I'm pretty happy with that start. It's a pretty solid start for today. Put it down on my phone since we track KD match to match on these streams. So far this week, I had a 1.03 KD on MW2, who surprised, especially because I did a mix of hardcore and core mode. In core mode, I got slapped because I just don't care for core mode. But some of the new modes, they only offer in core mode, so you get stuck having to play them in core mode, like Gunfight, Face Off, for those who play Call of Duty as well. Then Warzone, we actually had a pretty solid session. I got a dub. 10 kills and a dub yesterday on Warzone, so less kills than my average Warzone session, but a dub, which doesn't usually happen, so I'll happily give up a few kills, a handful of kills on my average Warzone session for a dub, without question, any day of the week. So again, goals for the stream is 100% 2-hour mark cutoff time, doesn't matter what's going on. We're mid-match, I don't care if there's 5 minutes left. 2 hours, we're cutting it, period. Because I started over an hour late today. And I'll let Insurgency take the time loss if it's 15 or a half hour, but I really don't want to push the stream over 2 hours, so we'll see how this next match goes. If the match ends at, for example, an hour 45 minutes in the stream, we'll probably just call it after that. Go into intermission, come back with Insurgency. Because today I'm trying to do Hella Loose, Insurgency in the afternoon. I want to watch the movie called The Nun later, which is a horror movie. It's only an hour and a half, but then tonight we also have streams. We won't be doing Star Citizen due to my CPU throttling issue with my laptop currently. That just decided to start acting up in the last 2 weeks that we've encountered it. So until I get the pace done, we're going to swap it up. We'll be able to do everything on PC except Ground Branch and Ground Branch and Star Citizen. It seems like if we do Truck Sim, Rise of Storm 2 Vietnam, any of those kind of games, it runs fine. So we still can do those games until I get it fixed, but we might switch to SnowRunner tonight, but I'm not going to use the wheel for that. That I can guarantee. Stick to controller for that one. SnowRunner with the wheel's fun to an extent. It's like an actual workout if you actually run the wheel in simulation settings for more than like a half hour. Might as well take some protein with it. Might actually build some muscle. Shout out to Zane, AK McMaster in chat. What is up? Good old mod who joins me sometimes on Hell Loose Insurgency, but he can't make it today. But yeah, I'm good. This is my Battlefield replacement, man. Hella Loose over 2042 without a doubt any day of the week. I'll consider giving 2042 a chance again someday, but it's never ever going to come back to the channel like Battlefield was. Because Battlefield 1 and 5 I streamed on the channel every single week until we moved on from them. And yeah, you get the idea. Eventually I want to do a throwback. So we're doing PC week, the week that transitions May to June. Where, you know, as mentioned, I'm still going to hold it even if I don't have my CPU pace done by then, but I should. And the only 2 games at risk right now are Ground Branch and Star Citizen if I don't get it done, but I'm going to try and get it done so we can hold those. We should be able to hold everything else, though, like CSGO and all that kind of stuff, no problem, so I'm not too worried about those. But in the fall, I'm thinking like end of September or so, we'll do Throwback Week, Throwback Shooter Week or something like that. We can do a bunch of throwback games. We'll do Battlefield 1, Battlefield 5, older Call of Duties. Yeah, I won't be doing Hella Loose and Insurgency that week, obviously. They have to be older games to qualify. It has to be at least 1 game version earlier, so either a certain amount of years old or earlier. So like Siege will make the list. Battlefield 1, Battlefield 5, maybe Vanguard, Cold War. Maybe we'll do Warzone 1.0 for the first time in a long time, since it's now, there's a new version of the original Warzone. Even though I don't care for it, we can still at least check it out at least once. We'll see what else I decide. Let's run, dude, run! Run! Don't stop, dude. Don't fucking stop! Reload this fucking thing, man. Hurry up. Fuck these assholes. Boom! In the building! That was awesome. That was awesome. That was in the door. Did we actually get anybody? No, what the fuck? Really? There was somebody in there. He must have somehow avoided that. You guys saw that. It was in the door. That was my fucking LeBron rocket shot right there. That was beautiful. I've gotten pretty good with the anti-tank. That's why I stick to it 90% of the time. I'd be taking shots like that with tanks and actually hitting them. But yeah, obviously it's harder to take them down at a distance, but I have done it. No. Ah, I didn't expect him to be right around that corner. He expected me though. My delivery app's telling me something about a deal. Bunch of buy one get one free deals, but the problem with that is it's never like anything I actually want to eat. So last night I had I already mentioned I had beef ribs. It was beef ribs, mashed potatoes, really creamy mashed potatoes. They're awesome. And then some fried plantains. No, sorry, fried polenta and fried yeah, well, both of them. Polenta and plantains fried. Then I had some cheesy bread, and it was also like fatty and rich that I literally paid the price and woke up feeling like absolute shit from it at like 7 a.m. after going to bed at 4 a.m. So it was not a fun night, but looking for something more chill tonight. I'm thinking of Buff Chick pan pizza. It's one chicken, which is not known to be as fatty, especially if it's chicken breast. And two, buffalo chicken, you can't go wrong. At least that's my view on it. Reload it. Yeah, you don't really run that fast to answer, McMaster, but realistically, you wouldn't be able to just sprint full speed everywhere like it's Call of Duty either, realistically, by any means. So you're no Olympian, you're a soldier, and you're definitely not going to be sprinting full speed. But I definitely can agree. There should be like a sprint function that you can use to your advantage. That I'll agree with. They are changing the, I don't know if you've seen the roadmap, but if you look at it, they are changing how people move and stuff, so we might actually get that soon enough. They're changing like player locomotion or something. I'm dropping people all crazy right now, this is sweet. Shout out to Hamad, if I'm saying that right, welcome to stream. Can't believe I missed that. I rushed the fire because I thought he'd start running, but he stood there, so I missed because I anticipated him to move. There's someone behind that wall or whatever that is. That's where I just saw him. Knew it. We've got 3 people so far. How many hits did we get? That's the real question. 3 hits, alright. Thought I dropped more people than that, but I guess we probably didn't hit them. We were pretty far away, so could easily missed a shot or 2. Oh god. They gotta fix that. This guy's like, 30 seconds! Good luck, man. So I Saving Private Ryan. Go, go. And surprisingly, we aren't getting insta-killed off the boat, but we can barely get up the beach. Ah! Move, you son bitch. We get fucking dropped, I know it. Someone right there, I think, on top. See ya. I know this is high risk, but I'm pushing. Oh god. Keep pushing. Fuck, I went over. I meant to go under. I don't think we hit shit with those rockets, but I was really scared some other efforts. Yep, knew it. It was bound to happen, especially I gave my position away with those rockets. Anyone up there would have seen those crossing the field. We have 4 kills so far. No grenade kills, right? Where do I see grenade kills? What the hell would it be? I see grenades thrown. Grenade kill 0, okay. We didn't get that guy with the nade. Give me 10 seconds. Do. Hold on, what the fuck? Yeah, we're going backwards. Did I miss my opportunity to get out of this? Oh my god, I missed it. I've never experienced this before. I think we're just fucked. I think we're gonna die. We're going off the map, we're gonna die. I can't get off the boat. Man. I love how we're just in fucking reverse. I was punished because not because I team killed, but because I got stuck on the fucking boat because I looked away for a second. Lxxvii also saying that she's gonna try to get home. They'll get home pretty late. She won't be back till the middle when I'm watching my movie, but I think they have like a 5 or so hour car ride. So tomorrow's Sunday session might be couch co-op then. It's been a pretty solid Hallelujah session. We're now almost an hour 15 in. This will probably be my last match, as long as we get at least an hour and a half on the clock. Being over an hour late, I'm willing to cut up to a half hour per session. Take some time back. If I could get off Insurgency by like 6:45, I think that'd be optimal. Then I could walk my dog, get my food delivered around 7. It's like an hour and a half movies to start that by like, 8. Did I really drown? What the fuck you throwing? Is that a nade? I really hope that wasn't a fucking nade. If we can get eyes on where they're shooting from, I'll throw some rockets up into them. I don't know where they're shooting from, so I don't want to just throw rockets out there. You just heard the helmet clank. It just dropped in the fucking ocean. Ding! Bam. That was not a good way to die. We're in such a shitty predicament because my team's not getting any fucking spawns down. Especially my squad. I don't even think we have a squad leader to my knowledge. So they're just holding us down on this beach really hard now. If I can just figure out where to throw a rocket or two, we might be able to grab a killer or two. definitely gotta do some of this water. It's like kind of weird how it looks if you notice. There's like multiple layers to it. I was looking at the roadmap there if they don't plan to bring crossplay, of my knowledge, to this game. Alright, this is just getting annoying now. Like, it's not even fun. It's just like, you literally can't even do anything. And I have this fucking scrub-ass, situation. Guess I can't really point fingers at anyone, but we don't have a leader putting anything down. Now we do. Okay, I take it back. We got a new person here who's leader. We can finally actually do something, but whoever was leader first or whatever happened was screwing us over big time. We couldn't even get on the fucking beach. It's like, you need to put spawns down so we can actually get up there. This is so not fun. This is why I don't like playing this map. You can't even like move. We're just getting insta-killed. Maybe if we hit the fucking deck the second we spawn in, we may have a chance. If we're down in that little spot, then we can try and sneak some shots in on the people along the hill. Graphics right here are just terrible. It's a tank, that's why. Well, this match sucks. Here we go, finally. Doing terrible this match. So get the fuck up there. Go, go, go. Following this guy. We got a long journey north. Grab Pete pushing north. Bing Bong Byron. Reminds me of the Borat, where he sings that song Bing Bong, Bing Bong, Bing. But I don't know if it's meant to be offensive or if it's just a joke in the movie, so it's not go out of our way to sing it. The song's forever stuck in my head. I remember when I watched that when I was younger, I thought the movie was great. That was fucking sweet, yo. We just friggin' massacred all those dudes back there. How'd they even see me, dude? There's no fucking way. There's no visibility. That's such bullshit, man. Probably using fucking auto aim or something. There's no way. Can't even see like 3 feet in front of me, let alone them notice exactly where I'm at. Can't believe I suck. I should have had that. Call myself out. We have 2 medics. I'm just gonna wait and see if they come up here. They probably won't be able to make it, but it's worth the try. Alright, I'm gonna give up. I was gonna say, how many people do we actually get? No, I don't want to go back there. No. I really don't want to be on the beach again. It hasn't gone well for us this entire match on the beach. We've been held down for like the entire time. This is coming to be it's almost an hour and a half in. So we're about to meet my min goal for the session. But at the same time, I kind of hope this match pushes on, at least for another one or two. So we still have up to almost 30 minutes. Almost up to 30 minutes if this match can continue. I don't know if I'll do another match if it ends. Just because time's so short. They're supposedly going to bring a new mode to this game that's going to be shorter battles. So it won't be an hour and a half long, battle. So we can actually do a smaller match. But till then, the matches are way too long. Hell yeah, bro. We got somebody. That was a fucking awesome shot. I'm gonna say that I get up behind one of these again and just lay low. Man, where'd he go? Hard to see that guy because he vanished behind these barriers. They won. I'm not sure if I want to play another match or not. I may just call it. I'm just kind of sad because it's early. This will be one of my shortest Hell Let Loose sessions in a long time. But 15 minutes in a new match doesn't sound very productive. But I was initially planning to get off in roughly just over 10 minutes, so think about it. 9 and 11 on match number 2. Just for reference, for right now, we went 20 and 14, 9 and 11, so 29 and 25 today so far. So we got a positive KD, a little bit lower than I would have liked, but that's perfectly fine. I'm on a fence. Like, we started over an hour late. Let me think. So if I want to be on 10:30 for the stream, I would like to start getting ready by like 9:45 because that includes getting everything set up, dealing with this and that. I watched a movie and I want to give it 2 hours. That means I just need to start it by 7:45. That means I need to, just trying to think this out. So I need to cut insurgency by 6:45. Which gives me 2 hours and 40 minutes, including a 30-minute break. But I feel bad cutting this game early, but at the same time, like, you can't do much in a new match. I wish there was another mode or something. Like a short, like 10-minute team deathmatch. It would have been perfect. But we can take some time back. So how am I supposed to kill 8 minutes, though? I don't think there's anything to customize in here that I haven't done yet. Yeah, US anti-tank's my favorite. I wish they had more information in this game. Like, I wish there was actual, like, information. Like, performance, how many matches you played. Like, if they had all that stuff, it'd be nice. Here's the field manual. We don't need that right now. I'm curious, does it have commander? You place garrisons for the team, you make a game plan, you give orders to units, you communicate with other leaders, you offensive and defensive abilities, spawn vehicles, mark enemy positions on the map, boosting morale of their team. Yeah, supply drop, recon plane, strafing run, bombing run, generate fuel, generate manpower. Manpower, you got 400 encourage, 200 reinforce, 100 dismantle garrison, 400 establish airhead, 400 for generate fuel, 100 for generate munitions, fuel, support vehicles, recon vehicles, half track, medium armor, heavy armor, generate manpower, generate munitions. Equipment watch, place spawn points for the team or unit. Binoculars, observe from a safe distance. Oh, I didn't even know they had all the maps. So we have Herkin Forest. Probably gonna butcher some of these, just a note. Sainte Marie du Mont, Foy, Carentan. So Herkin Forest is really a difficult match because it's thick woods. Sainte Marie du Mont's, I enjoy that map. Foy is a decent map. Snow map. Carentan's a pretty awesome map. Sainte Mère Église is a nice map. Purple Heart Lane's not too shabby. Omaha Beach is a rough map, as you guys saw. Well, Omaha and Utah are both rough maps. Hill 400 is obviously a pretty crazy map. Kursk, Stalingrad, Remagen, if I'm saying that right. And I actually tell you about all this stuff. I wouldn't mind learning more about World War II. I'd even consider taking an online class in it, just on the side for fun. Just want to see some. So 32 more vehicles and we'll have tank A's. Could easily get that done if we went Hacksaw Ridge on a match and didn't care about KD. Just strictly played for that. I don't think we ever destroyed any Jeeps. We like never see Jeeps, so I don't know what the hell's up with that. So I never had Molotovs. Oh, I got 2 captures today. Let's check them out. We can play these on stream. This was during the actual stream. I want to see how good these are. Here's this one where I was in that field. Let's see, did I get that kill or did someone else? Oh my god. Let's go back to that. No, I don't want to capture a screenshot. Gosh dang it. I'm trying to see if I got that guy or somebody else did. Let's see right here. Can't really tell. Someone else might have got him. So that's one clip from today. It was alright. Could have been better. Then the other clip is this one right here. This was awesome shot. That was a pretty sweet shot right there. It's 4:13, so I'm just gonna call it, guys. I'll call it a 4:15 cutoff, so I'll try and be back on Insurgency by 4:45, and then I'll hold Insurgency from 4:45 till 6:45 max, or maybe 6:15, 6:30, somewhere in there. This way I can walk the dog and get my grub on and watch that movie, and then stream tonight. I think Electrovault is gonna be home at like between 9 or 10 p.m. today. They're on the road right now. So they should be here in 4 or 5 hours, at least. So I expect a late arrival. But, excuse my yawn. Came out of nowhere. I'm going to have some cold brew during the break, a little sippy poo. But, yeah, here's our schedule if you're interested for the rest of the weekend. We have Insurgency next. Again, 4:45 roughly for Insurgency. Star Citizen tonight, 10:30 plus, up to 3 in the morning with a break. But again, since I have CPU throttling, we actually had to cancel Star Citizen. Ground Bench and Star Citizen are on hold. Everything else is playable as of our knowledge right now. So we'll probably consider doing we had SnowRunner planned for next week, and I'm thinking moving that up to this week, because then if we can get on Star Citizen next weekend, at least we're getting on for it. But sucks we're missing out because there's an event going on. I was really looking forward to it. Then Sunday, aka tomorrow, we have a Flex out at 1:30. It's probably going to be couch co-op unless Electrovolts doesn't want to participate, then I'll do my own stream, but that's the deal for that. Shout out to our supporters. We have mains food reviews all across the board. I just haven't added him on the Patreon, but he's on Patreon as well. Sorry about that, MFR. I'll make sure to give him a few extra days on our screen since I slacked on getting this updated. But yeah, mains food reviews, MFR all the way across the board. We got Jay Smoke, McMaster on membership, Super Chat, BBT on Patreon. Appreciate the support. Otherwise, thanks for watching. Like and sub. Catch you guys in about a half hour. Peace out.